Welcome to the exciting and new podcast. This is a mini. I'm Jason.
I'm Andy.
I'm Dana.
And I'm Dave.
Welcome back, Dave.
Hey, Dave. How are you?
Very well.
Who's got what to talk about?
We got a lot. You want to start us, Dana?
Yeah, so I went to the movies yesterday.
What did
In
you
the
see?
theater?
In the theater. I want y'all to know I finally got my Taylor Swift merchandise from the theater, and I've never been so happy.
Like the popcorn thing and stuff like that?
Popcorn buckets and the cups, yes.
Oh, but you couldn't get it the day of
Because it was sold out,
right? Yeah.
and it was sold out for a long time, and I wasn't expecting it to be in all this time later, and I went there, and it was there, and I was very happy
Like
at
not
the
on
theater.
eBay, you got it at the theater.
Yeah, I got it at the theater.
So regular price, nice.
Yeah. So, and I got 2 from my nieces. So $77 later, I had all the Taylor Swift merch I wanted. But I saw Thanksgiving.
Did
I
you
want to
really?
see that.
Yes.
Eli Roth, yes.
You and Tara went and saw this in the theater?
Yeah. It was unbelievable. The gore was a lot.
It's Eli Roth.
It was
I figured that.
a lot. I didn't know that it was Eli Roth. I didn't. I expected there to be gore. Obviously, it's a slasher flick, but I didn't know it was going to be like that. So I did spend a lot of time literally with my hoodie like this, like pulled over my eyeballs, or I was going like this, or I put my face in my shirt. There was a lot of groaning in the audience. There was one part that was extra gruesome that people were just like, oh.
I wonder if it's that part
was
from the trailer from Grindhouse.
Yeah.
Because there's that one part in the trailer where everybody was just like, oh.
Yeah, it was just.
You know what that's based on, right? You know that Eli Roth did the trailer for Grindhouse, the Quentin Tarantino movie from
I never saw those because they're too gory, so I didn't want to see them.
That's where
But I didn't know.
Machete comes from.
Yeah.
Because that was also a fake trailer.
Oh.
They did fake trailers
Okay.
in between
My
the two
favorite
movies.
one was Don't.
It was
Just Don't.
No,
And it just, like,
I
say
had no
Don't.
idea. I didn't know anything about this. I just saw someone, one of the movie guys I follow on TikTok, say that he had a great time.
There was that one.
So I was like, all right, we'll watch
what was
it.
that? SS Nazi.
Rubber one of them too? Wasn't Rubber one of the fake
No.
trailers?
SS Nazi. What was that one?
Werewolves of the Nazi SS women or
Oh
something
my
like
God.
that. Yeah, I don't know.
It was good. It
Did
was
you ever
definitely
see any of
entertaining.
these? Did you see Grindhouse?
I'm sitting here
Oh,
lost.
yeah, the Grindhouse,
It was a
Death
lot.
Proof. Quentin Tarantino did Death Proof, and Robert Rodriguez did Planet Terror, and it was 2 Grindhouse kind of like movies. So they put them out together, and in between the 2 movies, they did trailers for new movies coming out, but they did fake trailers.
Yeah.
They were all fake movie trailers, and one was Machete. And that's the one with Danny Trejo, that movie that Danny Trejo.
Wait,
that
I thought they did. Yeah, that
They
is
did
a
a
real
movie.
though.
That's what
But it was fake
based
at
off of
that
that
time.
fake trailer.
Ah.
They did the fake trailer first, and then they got the backing to do the movie. So they made the movie, and now they made
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
It was, I could see a lot of, the one Saw movie that I actually did see, a lot of stuff like that. It was, I Know What You Did Last Summer feel, where it's a year later after something happened, and then it's like, okay, a year later, and now it's the killer or whatever.
What would you give it? Score.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I'll never see it
Even
again
though
because
you're
it
not
was
watching
too.
half of it?
It was pretty gross. There were some good parts. There was some stupid shit. I'd give it an 80.
Oh, wow.
It was
Nice.
good.
Wow. Nice.
It
I
has
cannot
good
wait to
it
see
has
this.
good ratings on.
I know. I was hoping it would have been
Rotten Tomatoes.
available to buy or
Yeah.
rent for Thanksgiving and not have to go to the theater.
I know.
Maybe it will be out this week. We'll
It
see.
was. There is just some stuff where I knew what was coming and I didn't look. So there's a lot of things I missed because I said I know it's going to happen.
I
here.
remember that
And I
trailer
did not look.
from the movie,
I do
just
too,
being
yeah.
like, oh my God, they did that because
Yeah.
they did that with Machete. They made the movie based on the trailer, so all the stuff
Yeah.
that was in the fake trailer was in the
I'll have to go and
real
look
movie.
at that fake trailer and
You
see.
can watch
Go
all the
watch
trailers
Grindhouse, yeah.
between if
Yeah.
you don't want to watch Planet Terror
No.
and Death Proof.
I would never purposely do that. I didn't think
Death
it would
Proof
be
is
that
really
bad.
good. I liked Death Proof. A lot of people didn't like that, but I really liked Death Proof.
I thought both of them were
Quentin
good. I thought it was
Planet Terror was fun, too,
I
yeah.
saw that in the theaters
I
with
saw it
our
there,
friend
yeah.
Mike, and it was too long in the theater because it was 2 full movies.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
That's
that
long,
was a
yeah.
lot. It was
Yeah.
like 3.5 hours or something like that.
Yeah, I
and
think this was an hour and 20 minutes.
Good.
It
You
wasn't
should
too
give
bad.
Grindhouse a shot.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
As long as
Quentin
you're
Tarantino.
covering your
Sometimes I need a
eyes.
blanket to put over my head. Yeah.
it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. It's fine.
We'll see.
It's violent in the Quentin Tarantino kind
Yeah.
of way.
But there were 9 previews for this movie. trailers before the movie started.
I wonder if they were all
I
fake.
felt like
Did you get any good ones?
I felt like it was going on forever. Well, there were 2 of them that were exactly the same movie, and they were back to back. And the first one was The Beekeeper with Jason Statham and Mrs. Huxtable.
Felicia
Rashad.
Yeah. So I guess for whatever reason they have a close relationship. Maybe she helped raise him when he was little. Whatever. She gets murdered, and then he kills everyone that was involved in that. Then the next one was called Silent Night with Joel Kinner.
Okay.
John Kinnaman.
His son dies, and then he spends the next time killing everybody. The same exact movie, same plot. One was at Christmas time, and one wasn't.
That seems to be like the thing now.
Movie.
You had Nobody with Bob Odenkirk, John Wick's like that. I watched on Netflix The Killer.
I wanted to see that.
It's not a personal person getting killed, but he's an assassin, and it's him killing people.
Yeah.
Seems to be like
I haven't
the thing.
seen that yet. Did you watch that, The Killer?
No, I want to, though.
That's a David Fincher.
And it's on Netflix, so it's real easy, and it's Michael Fassbender. If you don't like Michael Fassbender, you will not like this movie because it's all him.
I heard people saying about the voiceover. A lot of people wish that they didn't have it in there at all.
Oh, see, I think it adds something
But I'm
to
hearing
it.
both ways. And the other way is people are loving that it.
And it's funny
there,
because he's got an American accent during it, and so you're kind of like, is that how he talks? Because that's not how Michael Fassbender talks, but then he is talking like that.
Yeah.
You recommend it?
Highly, yeah. I mean, like, I was talking to Connor about it at work the other day because he saw it. And
he told me he enjoyed it. Yeah.
There were 2 problems I had with it, but whatever. It's part of the movie, but it's good. Like a 70 at least, maybe even a 75. It's no Thanksgiving, but
Yeah.
I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
It had the only person I knew in Thanksgiving was Sexiest Man of the Year. Was the star of it.
Patrick Dempsey.
Patrick. Oh, is that why he was made Sexiest Man of the Year? Because he was in this movie?
Because remember, we were just saying, why is he even relevant
he on
this year?
that other show still? What's it called?
No, I think he died.
Grey's Anatomy. Is he still on that?
Seasons ago.
So
well, they're in like season 20.
So he's not on like a show or anything right now either, right?
That I know of. I have no idea.
Yeah, because I thought the same thing. I thought maybe he was still on Grey's Anatomy.
I don't know when he died.
I don't watch that.
Is Grey's Anatomy still a current show?
Yeah.
Like they're making new episodes
Tara
of that?
finally stopped watching it at like season 19.
Yeah, I think it's up there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other day, recently she said, do I want to go and watch the newest season? I was like, it's like 20 some episodes a season for 20 years.
That's a lot. That's a big.
And is the main girl still the same girl that's been in it for forever? Gray or whoever it's about?
There's an actual Gray.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought that was the name of the hospital. Honestly,
well,
Gray's.
No, it's Seattle Grace Hospital or something.
But her name's Gray.
Cool,
Her
right?
name's Meredith Gray. Yeah.
The only reason I know anything
Meredith
about
Baxter
Grey's
Birney?
Anatomy is because one of Logan's girlfriends. Apparently, it's a teenage.
My nieces went through it. They
teenage
binged
girl
it.
show, and one of Logan's girlfriends came over and started talking to me about Grey's Anatomy one day. I'm like, What are you talking about? And she's like, Grey's Anatomy. I'm like, I don't even know what this is.
Isn't this show older than you?
Yeah. That's the thing. My nieces, they started watching it at season like 17 and binged it. But that show is definitely on before both of them were born.
Yeah.
Because they are 15 and 17. So Tyler used to watch it, and I know
it's
I see it
popular.
time to time, but
obviously it's still making and gets awards and shit.
Yeah.
Well, Negan from Walking Dead, he was in it before he was Negan.
Oh, he was on there.
Was he on that?
Okay, that's how long it's been.
Because he was on Supernatural too, another show I never watched. But like he's like one of those guys that did a million things before anybody really knew who he was.
That's one of those shows that unless you were there from the beginning, you're not going to go back and watch 16, 17 seasons of that show.
Although I did
like
start Supernatural at season 9, I binged it and got current for season 10.
Good for you. I mean, that's
it
rough.
took us over a year. It was like almost 200 episodes by the time we got caught up.
Oh my god!
If
you had said 200, I'd have been like 20. I'm maxed out. Cut a zero off. I'll do that.
No, I think it has over 250 episodes in total, maybe more.
These shows have like 10 episode seasons now. When a show has 12 episodes, I'm like,
I know.
Yeah. And I'm happy if it's 8.
And when you say 24 episodes and you have 10 seasons to catch up on, I'd be like, no. Like,
oh, so I guess it had more like 300 episodes then.
Michelle and I watched this is so off the rails, but Michelle and I watched the last 2 episodes of season 2 of The Crown. We watched The Crown during COVID. It was like one of those things we did.
Season.
And we liked the first season. We started watching the second season. Something must have distracted us from it, and we didn't get back to it. And then
I heard that his latest seasons are really good.
And the new season came out. So Michelle's like, maybe we should go back and watch The Crown. I'm like, okay. And so Netflix was nice enough to say, you left off 2 years ago at this place. So we're like, oh.
You're like, Netflix put this recap in for
we went back to the episode before that and watched like the last 5 minutes. And I'm like, I kind of remember this. Like, okay, so Netflix was correct. We left. And so, anyway, we watched the last 2 episodes of season 2. But I was like, man, if you had told me like those seasons were like 15, 20 episode seasons, I would have been like, no. I went ahead. I looked. I'm like 10. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
2 10-episode seasons for 3 and 4 to get caught up for, I guess the new season's 5.
This is the last season, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot to watch, so that's why we watched that. But Dave, what do you got, buddy?
I started watching Bodies.
Oh, okay.
On Netflix. So the 3 time periods that
You watched that,
Yeah, I
right,
watched
Dana?
that. Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I
That's why I
started that
started
too.
watching it
Yeah.
because I heard you watched it. I haven't finished it, but it's
Good?
it's good. It's
Yeah.
good.
You're going to finish it. Right?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what it is?
I'm gonna finish
yeah.
it. It's just
Yeah.
I'm not rushing to finish it though, but I will finish it.
I was trying to. It's a little hard to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
But-
that makes me feel I'm not going to watch because
You
the
want
show's not
you
going
want
to
a hard show to follow?
It's the time travel thing.
Yeah.
I have a hard show to follow.
The last episode that I watched, the story is starting to flesh out more. You're trying to find out who the guy is.
How far are you into it?
3 episodes?
Okay.
3 or
Okay.
4?
You're further than me. I think I'm
Yeah.
2.
So I started a new show on Paramount, Showtime or whatever. I guess it's Showtime on Paramount or whatever, wherever you get your Showtime through. But Emma Stone and Nathan Fielder.
I wanna watch
I
that.
have it on my
Curse.
list. I have it on my
I watched the
list.
first 2 episodes because that's
Oh.
on its out right now.
Yeah.
I only got the first one.
That show's crazy.
I heard it's like very uncomfortable to watch.
It's very
I can't
uncomfortable
wait.
to
Yeah, I wanna
watch.
see it.
It's you don't know what the hell's what. I don't know why. It's just. What do you think? It's strange.
I liked the first episode.
I liked it
didn't
a lot.
love it.
Corbin Burnson's in it.
Yeah,
really?
who was he? Because I
was
saw
the
him in the
dad.
credits.
He was the
Okay.
dad that has. He's the other guy that shares
her dad.
the ailment that he has.
Yes, her dad, yeah.
it's her dad. Emma Stone's dad.
Okay.
They have an ailment.
Yeah, they do have an ailment.
They share a same
I
ailment.
got to be honest. Like, I've seen so many penises this year in television between like this show and The Boys, and I know Tommy Lee and Pam, like that thing. Like, why are they showing so many penises, man? And working ones too. That I don't like, but whatever. It was fine.
Like gigolos? Working penis?
No, like peeing. Like this one guy was like peeing, and they're showing it. Like I'm like, well, what was the one where Bobby Carnivale was?
With Bill.
Bupkis with
I was thinking old dogs.
Pete Davidson. They're at the urinal. Young Pete Davidson's at the urinal. He looks over and he sees Bobby Carnivale pee, and you just see his penis like outgoing. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, why do I need to see this? Like, I heard it. I didn't need to see it. But,
Yeah.
The Curse, right? That's the Emma Stone one.
Yes.
It's good. I'll probably watch it because Michelle seemed to enjoy it, but I don't know, man. It's one of those shows where I didn't know who to root for. There was no good people in it. Everybody's an asshole. I'm like, it's gonna be one of these shows where you just like hope everybody dies at the
It's
end. I guess.
A24 does it.
And I saw that. I was
Okay.
like, oh wow, it's A24. So I guess it's
you-
gonna be kind
You
of.
gonna check it out?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's on my list for sure.
Do it. There's 2 episodes out now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm looking online and everybody. I won't spoil the ailment because I want you to watch it. But everybody online's asking
Ailment.
if Nathan Fielders is real.
Yeah. Well, I was already talking about like penises a lot, so I guess everybody knows it's the ailment.
They have a micro penis and they show it.
Oh, okay, nice.
They show this is like Nathan Fielder going to the bathroom. They show his
Oh my
little fingers
God.
like this, and he's holding it, and they show him going pee. That's what he's talking
I
about.
didn't need to
Going
see
the
it.
bathroom. Yeah.
No, I don't have Showtime.
It's on Paramount Plus. Is that what you said? Too,
That's where I
Joe?
watch.
Yeah.
That's where I got Showtime at. Yeah.
One of the other things I watched this week was I'm going to save my other one for the end. Scott Pilgrim, the
animated?
the
I never
animated
watched
on
the movie.
Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
You should watch the movie because the movie's great, and it's also got one of those cast of characters where it's like Aubrey Plaza and Brie Larson and Chris Evans and all these people before they were anybody besides Michael.
And this is
Cera.
animated? The new
This is
movie?
animated, and I was watching it with Daniel yesterday, and I asked him as I'm watching it, I'm like, "Is this what the comic looks like?" And he's like, "Exactly what it looks like." I'm like, "Oh, okay," because it's a weird look to it, but it was fun. I watched the first 2 episodes, like half hours, and it actually kind of like goes back to where he meets Ramona Flowers, and they get together. And if you like the movie, you'll like this show, and it was very good. But it's animated, so that already like I know Michelle was like, nope, and so all right.
Yeah, Tara won't watch it either. I've been wanting to see that movie for a long time, but for no reason in particular, I just never have gotten around to watching it.
The movie's great.
Yeah. Michael Cera.
Logan Roy.
I just saw Macaulay Culkin.
Roman Roy. Kieran Culkin.
Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
I just saw Macaulay Culkin on Celebrity Jeopardy. Yeah.
Mac, as he was listed.
He was fun on there. He came in second, so he wasn't moving on.
That was actually Brie Larson singing in that.
Yeah.
It
Well,
really
she's
is.
like a singer, I guess, by trade. And we found that out about Rebecca from Ted Lasso this week, that she's also a singer
I've
by
been
trade.
seeing her
She's
everywhere
got like
singing.
a singing special. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, she sings, and Michelle said she's like an opera singer. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
who decides they're going to do that?
I got another. I watched Blue Beetle on HBO Max.
Oh yeah.
I actually liked it.
Did you?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. It was fun.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's got the kid from
Miguel from Cobra Kai.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. It was fun. I enjoyed
watched
it.
like-
George
I watched like 10
Lopez is
minutes
in
of
it.
it.
Yeah, George Lopez is in it as his uncle.
Okay.
And it's part of the DC universe, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not caught up on that whole universe, but for some reason it was there. I was like, let me check
Don't get
this
caught
out.
up. It's ending now, so it doesn't matter.
But it was fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I have two other things. One is do not watch.
Oh,
And,
so
this-
super excited. I
yeah.
hope I've already
I want
seen
to
it.
do
and
not
loved it.
watch.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
know.
Okay. Well, first, two watches on Hulu. It's called A Murder at the End of the World, and it's
I've seen commercials for that.
it's really good. I like
Okay.
it. The only person I know that's in it is Clive Owen.
Oh, is that the show that's
love
on
him.
FX? I think,
I think
right?
so.
You
I
keep
think
seeing
it's an
commercials
FX
for,
one,
like
yeah.
the mountain,
Yeah,
snow-capped
they're in
mountains.
like Iceland.
Yeah. Okay.
It's really good. She's like a writer, amateur,
Is that
like Sherlock type person solving murders.
Is it a
true
mini
crime.
series? Is that what it's going to be?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I only saw a couple episodes, but it's really good. I like it. And the other thing I saw on Netflix was the Matt Rife stand-up special. Do you guys know who Matt
I know
Rife
who
is?
he is. Yeah.
I don't know. No good.
He's really famous on TikTok. I mean, he's huge on TikTok,
Okay.
and he's super funny. But all his TikTok stuff is his crowd work, which is amazing, and
Okay.
everyone loves him. And he's super cute, and he's really funny. His stand-up special was god awful. At 10 minutes, I was like, I can't do it. Tara was like, this is bad.
For some reason, he's huge right now. He's
Yeah.
selling out everywhere, like
Yeah.
big arenas.
It's
and
really,
everything
really
like
bad.
that.
And 15 minutes in, I was like, let me just couple more minutes. Maybe something will be funny. 30 minutes in, I was like, I'm done. I'm
Wow.
not watching this.
Wow,
It's
wow,
really,
wow.
really bad.
You want to catch a good special? Catch Howie Mandel. I just saw him last night at Parks Casino. Good time.
Nice. Does he have a special?
I don't know, but
Oh.
his hour special that he did last night was fun. Dan Natterman opened up.
Oh, okay.
We saw him with
talking about-
Louis.
Yeah, we were talking about like
Yeah.
who's going to get to open
It was him, and then he leaves. And like I got there, like my mom was there. So
Did you know your mom was
my
gonna be
mom
there?
was at the casino
Oh.
with my aunt, a couple of my aunts. So I was talking to them.
I hear
for a little-
Lily barking
So I was
through the
talking to them for a little bit. She's our timer. We're getting near the end. It's our warning. So I was talking to them for a little bit. Then I went into the show. I had 6th row center. I was right
Wow.
there.
Excellent.
Really nice. Yeah. Dan Natterman comes out right at 8:00. He was done at 8:30. At like 8:30. Howie comes out right after that. I was out of there about 9:35.
Nice.
Wow. Did they take your phone?
No.
And
See?
was he funny? Was it good? Like was
I had
it
a
worth
very
it?
good
Yeah.
time. He was doing crowd work. He called this girl right in front of me a cunt.
Oh my
And the
god.
guy,
Oh, he was like that.
yeah,
I mean,
and the
Del
guy,
works like that?
next
I didn't
to
know
him
that.
said, "That's my daughter." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I called your daughter a cunt." You brought your cunt to, so you brought your cunt to a comedy show, huh? That's the most we've ever said cunt on this episode.
I'm
on
surprised
this-
Howie Mandel works like that. I didn't know
he was saying the F word a lot.
I didn't know
Yeah,
he was a blue comic.
yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I have
Dave, you got anything new?
I have another thing
Oh, okay.
here. I watched the Please Don't Destroy the Treasure of Foggy Mountain.
I've seen the commercial for it. I
on
want to watch
Peacock.
it.
It's the Please Don't Destroy guys from Saturday Night
The
Live.
3 guys from SNL that are the
three
writers.
sad virgins
Yes.
guys. Yeah.
They have a movie.
Dave, you watch
I
Saturday
feel
Night Live?
lost.
Do you watch Saturday Night Live at all? Like the new
Not
Saturday Night
lately,
Live?
no.
Okay, because they got 3 guys that write,
They're young guys.
and
They're in their
they
20s.
always get their own little clip in the middle of the show where it's just the 3 of them doing something. So this is their movie that's now out.
Yeah, they have a movie
Oh,
out
I
called-
like them. They're funny.
Yeah, it was fun. It was only 90 minutes. It's The Treasure of Foggy Mountain, and it's really silly. And now it's R-rated, so they're not edited
See,
to like a.
Dave's used to
NBC.
like a guy sitting here is talking about K dramas where we all look at each other going like, what the hell is that guy talking about? Dave, what did you got, man?
Just a couple other things, normal things. I used to watch it all the time when it in the earlier seasons, but Survivor.
Oh, yeah,
Survivor.
yeah. I used to watch
I watched
first
this
seasons.
season, and so I'm into it again.
I'm a Big Brother
which is
fan.
weird.
Do you watch Big Brother?
I haven't
Yeah.
in the last couple of years, but yeah, I love Big Brother.
Yeah.
Me too.
Holla,
Me too.
Derek.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it up because nobody else brought it up.
Okay, I was saving something, but you bring it up then.
Oh,
Monarch.
is it the
Monarch
British Bake Off?
Legacy of Monsters? Is that what you were holding on
What
to?
did we say?
Is it the British Bake Off? My wife and I love that show.
I do too.
Monarch, loved
do.
it.
Monarch, I loved it.
Oh, okay.
Legacy
on
of Monsters
Apple-
on Apple.
Apple.
Yeah.
I wanna, with what's his name?
Kurt Russell and
Russell.
Wyatt
And his
Russell
son, yeah. And then
playing the same character, by the way.
Anders Holm from Workaholics is in it.
Which one's
Is he the one with the long hair?
He's the taller
Oh,
the
the tall one. Okay.
Yeah.
I watched the first 2 episodes Friday night. It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
I had a lot of fun with it.
Because
Yeah.
someone said Michelle's mom watched, like, God damn it, man. Michelle's mom shares our Apple account. So as soon as I went to the thing, it's like, why
You
did it say
already
we
watched
watched it already? And Michelle's like, my mom watched it. She didn't like it. She said it was boring. I don't know how she thought it was boring. It was,
There was
so,
so much sex.
fun.
Monsters.
Yeah, it was so. I mean, there was a
Godzilla,
lot of
right?
suspense and fun. Not just Godzilla. Like, did we
There
see
were-
Godzilla at all? Oh, yeah.
We see
Flashback to
Godzilla. We
see
saw
Godzilla.
Dragon.
Oh. I want to watch it now. That sounds fun.
And it's part of like the, I don't know, is it the Monsterverse or whatever they call
Yeah,
it?
it is
Like,
part of it.
Did
It
you
is
see
part-
Skull Island?
This is going to lead
King Kong-
into
King Kong
it's going
Skull
to lead into
Island?
next
I think
month's
so, yeah.
Godzilla.
So John Goodman is in the first like 5 minutes of this show.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
he's on Skull Island trying
He's
to
there
get
in
off
1959.
and something he has to get something off the island, and that kickstarts the present day stuff. But they keep going back and forth through time.
There's this one package that you see in 1959 that's now in the 2015.
So it's all
Do I
clock
need to
connected.
watch the Skull Island? Okay.
no,
I
I
mean, I
don't
think I
need
did.
to.
Is that the one with Tom Hiddleston?
Everybody's in it. Yeah, Brie Larson,
This is
Yeah, I saw that.
Samuel Jackson,
and this is leading into Godzilla,
King of Monsters,
whatever
or
it's
whatever it was.
called next
Oh.
month. I think it's just a
Oh,
one-word
is there a
title.
new? There's a new
There's a new
movie coming
Godzilla
out too.
coming out, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, okay.
Fun.
I've seen all those movies, like the Kong versus Godzilla movie, but none of them stayed in my brain at all. I don't know what happened in any of those movies. I know 11 was in a bunch of them. Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't even remember why. That's all I got.
Godzilla times Kong. I get that's 2024. Godzilla Kong, the new empire.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Let me see if that's all I had. The Curse Monarch. Yeah, that's all I got.
Dave?
That's all I got. Well, no, I'm making my way through Foundation season 2.
That's great.
Awesome. Foundation's awesome.
My wife was away in Oregon a few
So you
weeks
watched
ago,
that?
so I was watching that, and then she came back, and I haven't watched it since.
Foundation's awesome. I love that show.
yeah,
I
the
can't wait
story's
till that
good.
comes back. Dan, did you finish any shows this week? Or any seasons
No.
of shows?
Oh, well. Oh, my God. Why am I drawing a blank? The Leftovers. I think 5 episodes into season 3.
But what did you think of season 2?
I liked it a lot. I did. And I'm also liking this season, too.
Okay.
So, it was good.
I've often made the claim that Leftover season 2 is the best season of television ever.
It's really good. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the best season.
You were like, it was okay.
No.
You said
no, it was
okay.
Good. It was good. Was it the best season of television? No.
Okay.
Not for me. But I didn't watch it live either. I watched
Big
it.
Brother
I binged it.
season 15 was better than this.
No.
Season
or-
15 was a horrible season. That was
was
the
a very
racist
racist
season.
season, yes.
See,
Surprised I
Jason, I
picked
know
that
that's
one.
Gina
Yeah.
Marie season,
Yeah.
right?
I don't
Gina
know.
Marie Zimmerman.
Yeah. But no, it was really, really good. So we watched another 1 or 2 today.
You need
and
to
I
go
think I
home
have
and
a
watch
few left.
Monarch.
Oh, that means I only have 3 left because there's only 8 this season.
Yeah, it's a smaller season.
Yeah, I'm going to watch Monarch though. So I actually have some things. It's nice to be able to go back and forth and not just have one thing now that more things are
Like
coming out.
Community.
Yeah. There was a girl from Community in the Murder at the End of the World, and she's in one episode of Community, and as soon as she came up, I'm like, that's a girl from
For you to
season
pick her
this
out,
episode, blah, 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 blah.
you've watched
Oh,
Community too much for you to pick that out.
I did. And then I had to make sure, so I went and Googled, or did her IMDb, and I was like, oh, it is her. She's the girl who, Britta was her friend. She thought she was gay. She was Britta's friend because she thought Britta was gay, and neither one of them were gay. And they were just hanging out with each other because they wanted to have a cool lesbian friend, and then neither one of them were gay. And that was her.
You can catch all our stuff on Spreaker. Download, rate, subscribe, review, do all those fun things. The exciting and new podcast on all our socials. The Jazoo over there on Instagram, Jazoo74 on Twitter. This has been the exciting and new mini podcast. I'm Jason.
Agonzo1 on Twitter, Agonzo1970 on Instagram. I'm Andy.
Dana Caps on TikTok and Twitter. Dana Caps 77 on Instagram. I'm Dana.
I'm just Dave.
Dave's everywhere.